In this video, we're going to look at the homework of 4.6. A population is increasing according to exponential function 5. Where is that? And how long does it take per double? Which of the procedure? Okay. So if it's double, and we're going to have this equals okay, so it equals 10. This is B, because the previous one is 5 and the double is 10. Okay, and this one, the value of y0 and t are given for equation of y equals that. So basically plug in 2.56 times e to power kt, k times t3 equals 0.64. Then you solve for k. So what do? You can do e to 3k equals 0.64 divided by 2.56, right? Then you take ln on both sides. The ln and e cancel out is ln 0.64 over 2.53. So this two cancel out. So you got 3k equals whatever this number you got. Let me see the calculator. Yeah, so it's 0.64 divided by 2.53 equals, take ln, this is ln. Oh, this is a common log. Okay, so let me check if it's a common log or ln. Okay, 10 log. Okay, this is common log. Where's ln? So let me check on the. You can use your own calculator. This calculator doesn't have ln. I don't know why. You don't put it here. So L. Okay, so it's not. There's no ln here. So okay, so even here you can use your own calculator to do the ln. I don't see the ln in this thing. I don't know why, but I'm using my other calculator. So calculator 0.64 divided by 2.53 equals, take ln, negative 1.3745, and divided by 3, or divided by 3, so k equals, divided by 3 equals negative 0.458. So we multiply this. Well, this is the integer, any numbers. Okay, integers or fractions, any numbers in the expression. That's just doesn't make sense to me. Let me try see if it works for the decimals. Negative 0.458. Okay, I think you have to type in. ln 1/3 ln 64 over 253. Probably this is what I asked for. Let's check. Okay, 1/3 of ln 1/4. Oh, 256. I think I made a mistake here. It's 256. So 256, and you can simplify is 1/3 of ln 1/4. I'm typing this one, okay, which is, but our method, everything is right. Just the end you type in the exact solution. Next one. Suppose that given this was that about how long ago did this each die? So y equals y0 e to point negative 0.0001216t. Okay, so suppose that it's covered which amount of carbon is only about 3/5 of the amount of found in living. Okay, 3/5 is a 35 y0 suppose it's covered which amount of carbon is only about 3/5 the amount of found in living human beings. The amount of carbon present in animal bones after T years is given by this, where y0 is the amount of carbon living in the human beings. How about how long ago did the Egyptian die? About only 53. So let's say, so this is just 3/5 of that. It equals y0 e to negative 0.0001216t, and 10 can cancel it out, and this is 0.6 equals e to negative 0.0001216t. So what you need to do, take ln on both sides. Ln equals, and ln e negative 0.0001216t, and ln e cancel out, so you don't have this anymore. So ln 0.6 divided by this number, negative 0.0001216 equals your t. So I'm using my calculator. 0.6 ln divided by 0.0001216. Nearest integer. So t equals 42,001 years. Okay. Next question. Employer wants to invest 50,000 or one that can be recorded. Half this 4 point can be recorded. Which is very more? Okay. So basically, what you need to do, invest one pension plan. So you've got 50,000. 1 plus 0.05 quarterly is divided by 5, and 4 times how many years? T years later. So another offer is continuously, so it's 50,000 times e to power RT. So e to continuously, so e to RT. So it's 0.0475t. So which one is more? Which one in 5 years? 5 years, you plug 5, t equals 5 in both, in this one and in this one. Find which one is bigger. In my opinion, 5 years, this one is exponentially. I think this one probably is bigger in 5 years. Okay, but this one is continuously increasing. This one is jump. Okay, so well, all these you have to use a calculator now. So basically, I have to do 50,000 times 1 plus 0.0125 raised up to 20. Find this number and subtract 50,000 times e to 0.0475 times 5, and subtract this two and find the difference put in here. And the P0 in 2000, the population reached 3.5 million. In 2025, projected 5 million. So estimate countries in 2010, you will say, okay, so P0 equals what? It's at 2000, so it's just 2000. We have to find an A. So A equals what? In 2000, the population reached 3.5 million. Okay, so 3.5 times e to x minus 2000, that's t, e to rt equals y equals p. Find the value of p0 so that a formula models population of country A in years. Estimate 2000 in years. Estimate country population in 2010. B. Okay. I think that's E. Oh, we don't know what is A. Let me try it. So 3.5. Basically, I have 3.5 million. No, this is not 2000. It's 3.5 million. And we need to find the other one. So 3.5 times A, 2025. So 2025 minus 2000, it equals 10 million. So you got A to power 25 equals 10 over 3.5. So what do you need to do? You need to find an A. How do you find A? You can find A to 25 equals some number. What is number? So 10 divided by 3.5 equals, it's minor, we'll just do reduce by 35 or 100 divided by 5, so 7, 20 over 7. Okay, so what you need to do, you can take an ln on both sides. Ln A 25, because 25 you can bring it down in front, it's going to be 25 times ln A equals ln 20 over 7. So you can get ln A. Oh, you can do another one. Actually, you can directly solve it. A to 25, you can raise up to A to 25, raise up to 1 over 25 equals 20 over 7, raise up to 1 over 25. You raise up to the same power. So 25, 24, 1 over 25 cancel as A equals this number. You can use a calculator. 20 divided by 7 equals, raise up to 1 divided by 25, and this back equals 1.0428. 5 decimals. Oh my god. So 89. 1.042887. So it's 8, 9. It says my answer is not right. So after 2010, it reached 3.5 million, and 2025, so it's 25 years later. So 25, 8 to 25 equals 10 over. Oh my gosh, what I'm doing? It's 5 million. Why do I do 10? 5 million. This is 10 reduced by 5, so it's 10 here. Okay, this number is 10 over 7 equals, raise up to 1 over 25 equals 1.014369. 1.014367. Okay, so for 2010, what you need to do, you just use a calculator, find as 3.5 times 1.01437, raise up to 10 years later. So 2010 minus 2000, that's going to be your answer. Use the calculator, find it 3.5 times 1.01437, raise up to 10. You find this number, then multiply by 3.5, because this one, use a calculator, find this one, and then you can multiply 3.5. Don't multiply them and then raise by 10. You find the exponential, then multiply by 3.5. Otherwise, I have to use parentheses. Okay, that's how to do this one. The growth of bacteria make it necessary to time date some food products that. Okay, be so consumed before that, so high. Okay, so the function ft actually don't really have to look at a lot of things. Just look at the function first and find the useful information. But t is the day in days and value of t in millions. A number of active periods in each time. 3 days, so just multiply. So f3 equals 600 times e2.1 times 3. That's pretty simple, right? So exponential is 0.3 exponential function times 600. So use a calculator. You should get 809.915. Nearest integer, so it's going to be 810. Okay, so the 4 days you just plug in 4, and a week you just plug F7. So that's not a big problem. F4 is 600 times E2.1 times 4. Use a calculator. The same thing for 7, E2.1 times 7. Use a calculator. Okay. So next one, suppose that center area of consumption of electricity has a continuous rate of 0.7%. Its continuous increase at this rate by a number of years before 5 times as much electricity would be needed. So is 1.7%, so it's 0.7, raised up to some number, t, and this over the previous one equals 5. So basically got a 1.07 to t equals 5. Find this number. What do you need to do? You can take ln on both sides. So t times ln, 1.07 equals ln 5. So t equals ln 5 over ln 1.07. Okay, 5 ln divided by 1.07 ln equals 24 years. No, integer or decimals rounded to nearest tenth. So it's going to be equals 23.8 years. Okay, continuous. Yeah, can something like increase at continuous rate of that? Oh, maybe it's E2 0.07 t equals 5. 1 times that, right? So is E2 0.07 t equals 5. You take ln on both sides. So t equals ln 5 over ln. Okay, ln take that over 0.07. Maybe since it's continuous, you probably have to use the continuous one. So is that, and the ln 5 over 0.07, and do this. 5 ln divided by 0.07 equals 23 years, 22.923. They're very similar. Okay. Alright, so this one, k equals negative 2, x max is 5, y max is 10. You have to use that, and I think it's growth in decade function, maybe. Okay, I made it right. Alright, so this one, 1000, maximum is 50, 200, initial value is 200. That's the function triple, and which that's the function triple. So initial growth rate, I think I just do 30. If not, just 25. I can't see the picture because this one does not support. I cannot install the software in my Surface Pro. So function y approaching what? As y gets larger, so it's just a 15. This one I know that you don't have to do that. It's just a 15 because when x goes to infinity, the bottom goes to 1. Okay, since it's a 15 over 1 plus 30 e to negative infinity. So e to negative infinity is 1 over infinity, is 1 over e to infinity. This is a 0 thing. So 30 times 0 is 0. 15 over 1 plus 0 is 15. That's it. So t equals what? Equals 10. So basically you have solved this one. You solve 14 over 1 plus 8 times negative e to negative 5t equals 10. Solve this. 1 plus 8 times e to negative 0.5t equals 14 divided by 10. And then you solve 8 times e to negative 5t equals 1.4 minus 1. So you got e to negative 0.5t equals 0.4 divided by 8. So e to negative 0.5t equals 0.05. Then t equals, you take ln on both sides, take ln on both sides. So you got t equals ln 0.05 divided by negative 0.5. Okay, 0.05 ln divided by 0.5. Oh my god. 0.05 ln divided by 0.5 equals 6 years. So 6. Okay, that's it. Let me see that.